everyone, it's Angela.
And Douglas.
We're back again with another wedding video. As many of you know, we're getting married in October. We're making these short videos to help our guests have smooth sailing. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the port day and about getting your information from the travel agent. Okay, first we're going to start with, if you book through our travel agent, Margie Hand, she will be sending you the boarding passes, an itinerary, and your pre-printed luggage tags. So be on the lookout for those. Also, if you are sailing with us but did not book through the travel agent, you may need to go online and print all that stuff out yourself. Okay? First, the itinerary is Saturday is going to be the Port of Mobile. This is where we're going to actually board the ship for the wedding. Departure time is 4 p.m. So if you're coming and attending our wedding, you'll need to be on the ship at 10 a.m. And you need to be fully dressed for the wedding unless you have faster to the fun passes and think you can get in your room in time to get dressed. As of today, we do not know the actual time or location of the wedding. They will not tell us until 10 days prior. But we do, all the wedding party and the wedding guests have to be on the ship at 10 a.m. They're going to let us board first. Okay, the second day is Sunday. That's going to be our fun at sea day. So review our other videos about what to do when you're at sea. Those are good days to, if you are staying on the boat, that's a good day to go to the pool and do other things around the ship, like the spa, when it's less crowded on the ship. Okay, then Monday we're going to have Yucatan in Progreso, Mexico. That's going to be our first port that we arrive to. This next day will be Tuesday, will be Cozumel, Mexico. And then on Wednesday we'll have a sea day. And then Thursday we will return to the Port of Mobile around 8 a.m. And I believe you have to be off the ship by like 10 or 10:30. About
those times, yes.
Okay, and remember, if you're faster to the fun, or if you are a diamond,
you're a diamond or platinum
member, you'll get off the boat first. So if you do not have that status, you may want to just sleep in, go get a breakfast, whatever. If you are faster to the fun, diamond or platinum, you need to be ready to go. The fastest way to get off the ship is to do carry-on only and bring your bags with you to get off the ship. If you are able to. If you're not able to, don't worry about it. The porters will take your bags down. And we've talked about that in previous videos, so refer back to those videos. But in today's video, we're going to mainly be talking about some of the excursions. If you haven't done so already, now is the time to start booking your excursions, because we found in the past that when we've waited, everything's sold out. And then at the last minute, you're scrambling to see what they offer or what you can do. I know on a second to last cruise, we didn't book excursions and we were kind of hard pressed, and then they finally opened up another excursion that we were able to take at the last minute, but it was kind of a hassle having to go down and get our tickets and that sort of thing. So if you can just get all this stuff booked ahead of time, it'll make your life a lot easier.
True.
Okay, so I'm going to let Douglas talk about the excursions in Yucatan Progreso first.
Okay. So some of them are featured. Is one of them is called like the Mayan ruins excursion, which is if you want to see something that's very historical and that's just known from long ago. Those are some of the good things to feature. Tricky thing is it may be very hot on excursions like that. So I would say if you're more athletic, these are that would be a good excursion for you. If you like hiking, that sort of thing, that's a really good excursion for you. I'm also going to let you know that there's about 31 different listings right now of excursions. So, you know, whatever your speed is or whatever you enjoy to do, there is an option for you. There's also different price ranges. Yeah. And there's also those that you can explore the city of Merida, that you have to travel through a bus coach into the city, because there is not much of anything right there at the Yucatan Progreso pier or port.
So my suggestion to you is to book an excursion for this port because it is the longest port. Is it in the world? The longest port in the world?
I don't think so.
Or maybe just in the Caribbean?
Yeah, for this one.
But it's a long port. So and there's not much at port. You really need to take a bus or a taxi into the city.
Yeah.
So we do recommend you booking an excursion for this particular port. We've done a lot of fun different excursions at that port.
Yeah. Some of them we've seen the city, but we've actually experienced some of the food tastings on there as well, which were very, very, very positive.
Yeah, so we enjoyed that. There was a food tasting tour that we did on our last one where it was sort of historical. They would take us to different historical sites, but then along the way we were able to do food tastings. And then it was so much food, like it was your whole lunch. Like you didn't even have to go back to the ship to eat.
It was nice, just a little bit there, a little bit there, a little bit there. It really works very well.
The food was delicious. And like I said, we got to see a lot of the historical sites. The time before we did it, it was like half shopping and half historical sites. So those are the ones we did in Yucatan. But there's plenty of things to do. What I would probably suggest is that if we have 2 ports we're going to, so try to make them different. One day you might want to go to the beach, the next port you might want to go shopping, or vice versa. You don't want to do, probably, it's really up to you, whatever you enjoy doing the most.
Exactly, it depends. It's your vacation too.
It's your vacation. So if you want to shop both days, shop both days. If you want to go to the beach both days, go to the beach both days. They have snorkeling. They have hikes. Oh, there's that underwater thing.
Yep. What they call the blue hole.
Yeah, they have a blue hole that looks amazing. And actually our friend Peggy did this one and she just loved it. Again, I would say this is probably for the more athletic people, but it's like an underwater cave ocean thing that you swim in. So you would hike down to it and swim in. It's just very beautiful.
Yeah, because the pictures on here just doesn't do it justice. I think once you experience it right there, you would be amazed.
But what we found also at ports is that there's different packages you can buy, especially if you're going to the beach, that they're different excursions allow for different things. So if you want to do the snorkeling and all the water activities, there's that. If you just want to lay on the beach with a margarita in your hand, they have that. They have these little all-inclusive resorts that that have different things. Then they have resorts that you kind of pay a la carte, like if you want to get a massage or do different activities. They have that. So just kind of look and kind of mold it to what you would like for your vacation.
Exactly.
So now Douglas is going to talk about the Cozumel ports.
All right, Cozumel is beautiful. As I've visited there many times. There is definitely a great chance of things to do right there on Cozumel. If all else you just want to go on to the beach, you'll enjoy it because the waters are beautiful.
There is more to do right off the ship in Cozumel.
Very much more, yes.
Right, so that, like if you wanted to save money and not pay for a second excursion, you really could get off the boat and have a nice fun day right there at port.
This one, if you're definitely interested in dolphin swimming, this is the port you want.
Also, we have some friends, and we're sort of thinking about it ourselves. We're not sure yet, but they have a Save the Turtles, the Sea Turtles excursion. So if you want to do something more like help save the planet on your vacation, that would be a really cool, fun experience. And I don't know if we'll do it for the wedding cruise, but we definitely want to do that one day.
And that one specifically, it only lasts like half of your port stay at port. Since your port is pretty much like 8 hours, that one only lasts 4. Still good.
Right, so you can still have time to do a little shopping or whatever.
Exactly.
Yes.
But the one we did last time, excuse me. It's all right.
Sorry about that.
The one we did last time, of course, we did went to a private, it was like a
private beach house.
Beach house.
It was super nice.
It was wonderful.
They provided drinks. When we first got there, they had lounge chairs, canopies, There was our tour bus driver guy was also the snorkeling instructor. So all the guys and some of the girls went snorkeling, and then the rest of us, like I went and got a massage. Now the massage was extra, but everything else, they brought us appetizers. They had a chef that came out and taught us how to make
guacamole.
Like gourmet guacamole. It was fantastic. We have a video on that, so check out the video of that. Then we had a pool all to ourselves. There was the lunch was phenomenal.
Excellent.
They had this beautiful outdoor table, so all our friends sat around it. It was so nice because it was just our little private group and really we were like the only ones from our ship that went to that location. It was so great because you know, they had all the different kinds of seats. They had the food. They just catered to you. Hannah kept bringing you out drinks, bringing you out food. There were plenty of places to sunbathe, or if you wanted to sit in the shade, you could sit in the shade. It was fantastic. So that was a great one. What did we do in Cozumel the first time? I feel like we did something else.
We did something else, all right. I think we tried to do one of those. We definitely tried to do the half shopping, half beach.
That's what we did. We did half shopping, half beach.
Half was really more 3/4 one, half a quarter on the other.
They were really pushing the shopping. This is the one when we didn't plan for it, and we just got on kind of the last minute deal. So they really took us shopping more than they let us have time at the beach, which we did not enjoy because we really, plus it did start raining a little bit, so we kind of left early too, but we didn't enjoy that one as much. If we had planned it like we did this last one, it would have been so much better. So that's the kind of things we enjoy doing. But there is something for everybody. Like I said, you don't have to spend the money in this port, but there's a lot more to choose to do in this port. There's 42 excursions in Cozumel.
Yes.
And we did a tequila tasting in Cozumel.
That's
true.
Was
really cool.
When we were walking through this.
And then we had we did the fish pedicure where you put your feet in and the little fish eat all the dead skin off your
just
feet.
bottom of your feet. Yes.
It was crazy. It was super crazy, and Douglas was a good sport and did it with me.
Oh yeah.
But it's one of those once in a lifetime experiences. It was great. It just, you know, they just nibbled at your feet and tickled your feet a little bit. But so if you want to do something you've just never done before, just now's the time to try it.
Yes.
So that was a lot of fun. We did enjoy that day.
Oh yes. Cozumel is definitely wonderful. So, because you know that's the only island that's off of Mexico, so it is. That's why you get the nice, beautiful waters that you'll see, and get a chance to be in them.
The most beautiful beaches, just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, so Douglas, tell them where to go on the website to book these excursions.
Okay, on the carnival.com. If you've already booked already had your booking number in there, all you have to do is click on the shore excursions, and once you get there, you'll pretty much see a combined all of the excursions from all of the ports. But you can actually select specifically which ones you want to find in this port, like the Yucatan, or this port in Cozumel, just to narrow it down. And you can just range it from. You can actually range it from either highest rating or even price low to high. So that way you can get any of your ideas, because you definitely want to get a good with a good high quality of star ratings, and still be a good budget. You see, work well in your budget.
In some of the ports, they have guys with bicycles to kind of take you down to the port area, especially if it's a long one. So you may want to bring some extra cash for that, or
some tipping, yes.
Tipping money. You'll want to have some tipping money with you. Also refer to our previous videos about how to pack for port day, to bring a shore bag with you. Douglas typically brings a little backpack. I'll let him tell you what's in that. Tell him what you usually carry with you in your
mostly
knapsack.
If I'm definitely doing swimming, I'll definitely bring a towel with that. So towel, flip-flops for sure, and he has sunscreen protection. Probably a bottled water or two, just on the way. You never know when you're going to be thirsty. Sometimes you're even just some kind of entertainment, like your AirPods, iPad, iPod.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, we also have a little waterproof Bose speaker that we like to bring with us, just so we can have our own music playing, especially if we go to the pool or a hot tub or something, which is nice. Although at our last port we went, they had a pool, they had a DJ at the pool, so
yes,
that was fun. That was nice.
Fun.
Yeah, so we didn't even have to pull out our speaker that day. That's a fun tip. I will typically bring a purse, and I've showed you some in my previous videos, but I found another purse I like too now, where the zippers actually kind of goes up against my body. And I like to bring my passport. I'll bring both of our passports to hold on to, because I don't really swim that much. Now, if you do swim, get one of those waterproof iPhone cases and put your IDs and your passports and your money in those. And if you're not going with a large group, and have somebody watch your stuff. Usually if we're with a large group, one person will kind of stay and watch everybody's stuff while the other people are swimming, and we take turns, that sort of thing. But if you're just going as a couple and you both want to get in the ocean, make sure you have those things that go around your neck that are waterproof, that can hold your ID and some cash. A lot of people will keep their safes in the boat. Will keep their passports in the safe on the boat, and just bring like a copy of their license and their passport with them to shore. You can do that. I like to have, we're in a foreign country, I just personally like to have my documentation, because if we had to go to the hospital or something, I just want to have it with us. That's just what I like to do, but just do whatever you feel comfortable with doing.
Okay.
Anything else? Yep.
And of course, just remember, your sail inside card does not do purchases outside the ship. So
right, unless you're on their private island, which we're not going to this time.
Not this time.
Mm-hmm. But you will need the sign and sail card to get back on the ship. So you'll have to have your sign and sail card with you at port in order to get back on the ship. Okay, is there anything else, Dave, that you can think of?
I think we're good. Just as long as you know what you enjoy, you definitely have options out there.
Can they call Margie to help with excursions, or do they need to just
They can call. You can call Margie for any if they want to book through there or book through online.
So again, call Margie Hand if you need help with excursions. What's her company name? Do you remember?
It is Ondavo Travel in Alabama.
In Alabama. Mm-hmm. So call her if you need help booking, or go on the website and book it yourself. If you have any questions or concerns, please contact us. We'll definitely help you. The more you can do before our wedding, we'd be really grateful for, because they're going to be running around with like a chicken with our heads cut off, right before the wedding. So, please try to get all this stuff booked as soon as possible. All right. We love you guys, and we can't wait to see you at the wedding.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. I think that went well.
I think that went well too.